Okay, welcome to array and pointers or arrays and pointers. Arrays and pointers. So we discussed that array is a homogeneous collection of elements. So whenever you declare an array like this, so the memory is allocated for the array. Memory is allocated for the array during the compilation time. Memory is allocated for the array during the compilation time. Whereas in the case of the pointer, if you use pointer, then you can allocate the memory dynamically. And the pointer can be used to implement the array. Pointer can be used to implement the array. First, we don't try to implement array using pointers, but we'll discuss how to make pointer point to the array and then print the array elements. That we are going to do. So hash include stdio.h main. Okay. Hash include stdio.h and then main. So let us declare an array, say a of 20, and also let us declare a pointer, say star p. Let us declare it. Let us have this number of elements, integer n. Okay, and let us have one index variable also declared here. Okay, printf. Enter the number of elements. Enter the number of elements. Scanf %d and of n. Scanf %d and of n. Scanf %d and of n. Okay, read the number of elements. After that, for I equal to 0, I less than n, plus of I. Let us read the elements. Scanf %d and of a of I. So we are reading the array elements. Okay. Let us print them also. Let me copy it and then print it. print printf. Okay, so let us save. Control S. Okay, so what is this? Array pointer dot c. Okay, we don't have permission, so let us save here. Okay, save, build it, check for the errors. Okay, no problem. Let us run it once. Enter the number of elements 5. So next you have to read the elements of array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have read it and then print it. Okay, for convenience you can add a printf statement. Printf, enter the elements of the array. Okay, so like this you can print the elements. Okay, next what we are going to do, now we have to use pointer. So what we have to do, we have to use pointer, and we try to access the elements of the array using pointer. So what we are going to do is, we are just going to write p equal to array. What does it mean? P equal to array. So that means we are assigning the starting address. Here the array name is A. we are assigning the starting address of the array to P. Because array name itself represents the starting address, we are not using any ampersand. Otherwise, you can write like this, and of A of 0. A of 0 is the starting element. So the address of the starting element is assigned here. Okay, but it is a simple form, you can write here. Now we have done here. So now what we are going to do, we are going to print it. We are going to print it. Okay, printf. Say here also let us add printf. The elements of the array are the elements of the array are. So same, we just copy it, paste it here. Okay, the elements of the array are. Now instead of using array for printing, what we are going to do is we are going to just write what is P. P represents the starting address. Okay, P plus I, that means that is the ith element. Okay, and we want the value to be printed. So add start there. So if you have any doubt, refer back again to pointers videos. Okay, P plus I represents the address. We want the value. So star of P plus I, star of P plus I. Let us check whether things are correct or not. Any issues? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the elements of the array are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the elements of the array are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first set they are printed using array. Second set they are printed using pointer. So here we are printing using array representation. Here we are printing using pointer representation. So what we have done, we have made P to point to the array by writing P equal to A. That means A represents the starting address of the array. The starting address of the array is assigned to the pointer variable. So after that, we have printed the values. This is regarding arrays and pointers. But in this program, we have not used just pointers. We have used array also. We have just made pointer point to the array. That's all. Next we will see how to implement an array using pointer. That means we don't use the array, we just use the pointer, but still we read a sequence of elements and then print them. Let us try it. Okay, thank you for joining this session.